Hello and welcome. My name is Savannah. I'm so happy that you are joining me for this short beginner yoga class. Let's begin by lying down on our back. Take your time to get there. Legs can go long, arms next to your body, palms up or palms down, or you can have your legs bent if that feels better for you. You can also have your hands resting on your belly. Keep in mind throughout class that this is your practice, so do what feels right for you. Let's take a really big breath in through the nose. Hold it at the top. Exhale through the mouth. Let's do a couple more just like that, really big breath in through the nose. Hold it at the top. Exhale, sigh it out. One more. Big breath in through the nose. Hold it at the top. And then sigh it out. Come into a nice, smooth, steady pattern with your breath. Full breaths in, full breaths out. Feel your belly rise as you inhale. And then feel your belly fall back down as you exhale. Take one more breath just like this. And then take your time to bring both knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs and rock from side to side if that feels good, or just find stillness. Extend your left leg long on your mat and keep your right knee in towards your chest. Fingers can interlace around the right knee or the right shin, gently hugging the knee in towards your body. If you would like, the left knee can be bent, left foot can be flat on the mat instead of having the left leg long. One more big breath here. Allow your right leg to go long. Left knee will come in towards your chest. Fingers interlace around the left shin or the left knee. And your choice, you can have the right leg long, or you can bend the right knee, knee up towards the sky, foot planted flat onto the mat. Allow each breath to be full and complete. And we'll stay in this posture for a little bit longer. Hug both knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Bring your hands to the backs of your legs, your hamstrings, and rock back and forth along the length of your spine a few times. Finding some momentum here. And then come all the way over into a tabletop position on hands and knees. Spread your fingers nice and far apart. Toes are untucked, so the tops of your feet are down onto the mat. And then from here, extend your right leg back behind you. Right leg is nice and long. Inhale here. Take a big breath in. Exhale, bring the knee in towards your nose. Maybe they touch, maybe not. Round your spine. Inhale, stretch long. Right leg goes back. Exhale, round it in. Knee comes towards the nose. Inhale, right leg goes back. Exhale, knee towards the nose. Continue just like this a few more times. Inhale, right leg long. Exhale, knee comes in. Inhale, leg goes long. Exhale, knee comes in. One more time. Right leg long. Inhale. Exhale, knee comes in towards your nose. Bring the right knee down and let's switch over to the opposite side. Left leg will stretch long back behind you. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring the knee in towards your nose. Maybe they touch, maybe not. Inhale, extend the leg back. Exhale, knee towards the nose. Inhale, leg goes back. Exhale, knee in towards your nose. Inhale, leg goes back. Exhale, knee towards your nose. One more time, leg extends back behind you. And then exhale, knee towards your nose. Bring the left knee down. Tuck all 10 toes under behind you. Make sure your fingers are spread nice and far apart. And lift your knees up just to a hover above the mat. Lower your knees down. When you're ready, lift them up again. We're just going to repeat this a few times. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. From here, bring your hands a little bit farther out in front of you. Toes are still tucked under. Lift your hips up and back towards downward facing dog. Pedal it out through your legs. Find some movement here. Bending one leg deeply as you straighten out the other leg. And then switching and doing the same thing on the other side. Make your way now to the top of your mats. Feet will meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands come onto the shins. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen out your spine. Exhale to fold the body down. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Reach up, grow tall. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Inhale, reach. Take up space. Exhale to fold down over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands come onto the shins. Exhale to fold. Come all the way up to stand. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to fold. Step the left foot back behind you. Lower the left knee down to the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. We'll take a few breaths here in this low lunge. Right knee is over top of the right ankle. Left toes can be tucked or untucked. If this is too much for your shoulders to have the arms up, you can have your hands together at heart center, or hands can be on the right thigh. Good. From here, bring the hands down to the mat, to the inside of the right foot. Bring the right foot to the right side of the mat. Tuck the left toes under and lift the left knee up. Spread your fingers nice and far apart. Reach your heart forward. Allow your hips to lower down towards the ground a little bit more here. From here, lower the left knee down to the ground. Toes can be tucked or untucked. And we'll just stay here for a couple of breaths in our lizard lunge with the left knee down. You can rock a little bit from side to side or shift the weight forward and back. Find anything that feels good here. From here, bring the right foot back to the center so your hands frame the right foot. Tuck the left toes under if they aren't already and step up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Step the right foot far back behind you. Lower the right knee down and rise up. Take up space, your arms up overhead. If that feels like too much for your shoulders, hands can be together at heart center or hands can be on the left thigh. Settle into this low lunge, warming up the hips. Left knee is over top of the left ankle. Take one more breath here. Bring the hands down to the inside of the left foot. Heel to the left foot all the way over to the left side of your mat. Fingers are spread nice and far apart. Tuck the right toes, the back toes under. Lift up the right knee. Reach your heart forward. Settle the hips down towards the ground a little bit. Lengthen out your spine. Gently hug the left knee in towards the left arm. One more breath here. Lower the right knee down to the ground. You can untuck the right toes if you like. And we'll settle in here to our lizard lunge with the back knee down on the mat. You can rock from side to side or shift the weight forward and back. Or you can just find some stillness in the pose. A couple more breaths here. From here, bring the left foot back to the center of your mat. Tuck your right toes under. Lift up the right knee. Step up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Bring your feet to about hip distance apart. Bring opposite hand to opposite elbow and dangle here from side to side. Lift your hips up towards the sky. And allow the head to come a little bit lower towards the ground. Bend your knees as much as you would like to. Continue to sway from side to side. Maybe spending a little bit more time on the left side and a little bit more time on the right side. From here, bring your hands down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Reach up. Hands together at heart center. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale to fold. Bring your right foot to the center of your mat. Step the left foot far back behind you. Bring the left heel down. So the left foot will be parallel to the back edge of your mat. Come all the way up into your warrior two. You have a nice long stance with your feet. Arms reach out to either direction. Right fingers reach forward, left fingers reach back. Right knee is over top of the right ankle. Allow your shoulders to stack over top of your hips and gaze forward towards the right hand. Take one more breath here in your warrior two. Bring the right forearm now onto the right thigh. Reach the left fingers up and overhead towards the front of your space. Allow the right knee to still be over top of the right ankle. Engage your core here and try not to just sink all of your weight onto your right thigh with your right arm. Good, come up into warrior two. Left hand will reach down the left leg. Right arm reaches up and over towards the back of your space. Straighten your right leg, and we'll stay here for a couple more breaths. Good, windmill your hands all the way down to frame your right foot. Step up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Step the right foot far back behind you. Right heel will come down. So the right foot will be parallel to the back edge of your mat. Left knee is over top of the left ankle. Left fingers reach forward, right fingers reach to the back of the space. Shoulders stack over top of your hips. And you can gaze towards the left hand. Take one more breath right here. From here, bring the left forearm onto the left thigh. Reach the right arm up and overhead, reaching the right fingers towards the front of the space. We'll take a couple more breaths here in our side angle. Good, bring the right hand all the way down the right leg. Left arm reaches up and overhead towards the back of the room. Start to straighten the left leg. And we'll stay here for a couple more breaths with the left leg straight. Feel the left side of your body begin to open up here. Good, windmill both hands all the way down to frame the left foot and step up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Step the left foot all the way back. Warrior two here on the right side once again. So the right knee is over top of the right ankle. Right arm reaches forward, left arm reaches back. Left foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat. From here, toes out, heels in, facing the long edge of your mat. Reach your arms up. Inhale here. Exhale, hands through heart center, and come into a wide-legged squat. Goddess pose. Inhale, reach up. Straighten your legs. Exhale, lower down into a squat. Once more, inhale, reach up. Exhale to squat down. Rise up, hands to your hips. Bring your feet parallel to the short edges of your mat. Find length through your spine and then fold down over your legs. You can bend your knees as much as you would like to. Can you allow your head to drop down towards the ground just a little bit more? Continue to find length through your spine. Just one more breath right here. Remember that you can have your knees as bent as you would like them to be. Bring your hands to your hips and rise on up with a nice long spine. Come into warrior two now, facing the back of the room. Left toes will face the back of the mat. Reach your arms out to either direction. Settle in here to warrior two. Left knee is over top of the left ankle. The right foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat. We'll take a couple more breaths right here. And perhaps you gaze towards the left hand. If that doesn't feel good for your neck, then gaze somewhere else. Good, come through the middle of your mat, and then windmill your hands all the way down to frame your right foot. Step it up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands down. Step back to a plank. Fingers are spread nice and far apart. Lower your knees down. Lower all the way down to the ground. Hands are just underneath your shoulders. Legs are long back behind you. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to lower down. Moving into some rolling cobras. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to lower down. Allow the elbows to hug in towards the sides of your body as we do this movement. Let's do 3 more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. One more time. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Bring your hands now off of your mat, tent up onto your fingertips so the palm is lifted. You're just on the fingertips. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to lower down. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to lower down. Can you lift up just a little bit higher? Inhale to lift up. Exhale to lower down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Press up into a tabletop. And then bring your big toes to touch. Knees farther apart or closer together. It's entirely up to you. Bring your hips to your heels. Arms out in front of you. Rest your forehead down onto the ground. If it feels better for you, you can have your arms alongside your body. If you're looking for more sensation in this pose, you can bring your knees farther away from one another. For a little bit less in the pose, just bring your knees closer towards one another. We'll stay here for 3 to 5 more breaths. Allow each breath to be full and complete. Take one more breath here in your child's pose. Start to walk your hands towards your hips or towards your knees and come to a seated position with your legs in front of you. Knees are bent. And then take your time to lower all the way down onto your back. Bring your feet to the edges of your mat once you're on your back, knees bent, and take your legs or your knees from left to right a few times. Then extend your legs long. Allow your arms to go long, or hands can rest on your belly. If it feels better to have your legs bent, you can definitely do that. Eyes can be open or closed. Follow your breath. Notice your breath as you take your next inhale, and then observe your breath as you take your exhale. Can you come to a place of stillness here? Your body might want to move. You might feel a little bit restless. But can you just find a little bit of stillness? Can you use your breath, each inhale and each exhale, to return to the present moment? Allow your body and your mind to rest here, integrating all of the benefits of our yoga practice. Begin to bring some movement into your body, wiggling your fingers and toes. You can rotate your wrists and your ankles. Eventually make your way over onto one side. Use one arm as a pillow for your head, resting here for a moment. And then press yourself up into a comfortable seated position when you feel ready. Hands can be down on your lap or hands can be together at heart center. Let's take one full breath here together in closing. Inhale through the nose. Hold it at the top. And then exhale through the nose. Thank you so much for joining me for class today. I really hope that you enjoyed this class. If you did, please be sure to hit that big subscribe button. Please give this video the thumbs up. You can also leave a comment letting me know what you thought of class. If there's a class that you would like me to share in the future, you can definitely leave that in the comments and I'll do my best to film that for you. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.